let's put our stamp on this region. All right, let's do it emphatically. Yellow jacket, 2-3.
When you're in a pinch and need a meal fast, turn to your local Super One Foods. Whether it be wings and dip for watching the big game, or simply a delicious healthy meal that's sure to satisfy even the picky eater in your family, we have you covered with convenient grab-and-go food options, all at the affordable prices you've come to expect. So leave the cooking to us and stop by your neighborhood Super One Foods, serving you lower prices and better choices.
With me today,
We're gonna have a good time.
you've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account.
Oh my gosh! Specific answer. They're learning quick.
Can we Google it?
Whatever.
Okay.
All business
He's a quick
assets.
study.
There's so many words I want to say. Be careful. It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
Hanging out and enjoying the outdoors.
So come join us at the University of Wisconsin-Superior, where every day is an opportunity to learn, grow, and make your mark on the world. We can't wait to welcome you into our hive. Go Yellow Jackets!
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add a new footlong sidekick, like the boss with a new footlong cookie. This might be my favorite sidekick ever. What?
Every epic footlong
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to UWS Women's Hockey here on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV, where it's the pregame show sponsored by National Bank of Commerce. This is Matt Johnson coming to you live from Westman Arena, where it is senior day for the Yellow Jacket women's hockey team as they take on the number one ranked team in the country, the UW River Falls Falcons. The Yellow Jackets coming into this senior day under head coach Bree Simon in her first season at 9-8-2 overall, 1-5 in the WIAC. They've lost 2 in a row, have the Yellow Jackets, both of which came against today's opponent, UW River Falls, ironically. When two teams last matched up on Saturday, January 18th here at Westman Arena, with the Falcons emerging with a 5-2 victory. In that contest, the Falcons scored twice in the opening period as Catherine Bell netted the first of her 2 goals for the game at 3:14 off assists from Kaylee Knightcomb and McKenna Are for a quick 1-0 advantage. Are then added the second goal 6 minutes and 33 seconds later, scoring unassisted at 9:47 to make it a 2-0 UW River Falls lead after one. Bailey Olson then made it 3-0 in favor of the Falcons at 3:34 of the second period off of helpers from Madison Laverne and Kalila Lindquist. Ashton Parnell finally got the Yellow Jackets on the board 2 minutes 11 seconds later off an assist from Brent McLean to bring UWS within 3-2. And then at the 5:45 mark, the Yellow Jackets added a second tally. Check that, at the 10:15 mark, they added a second tally. Jenna Hoops with the goal for the Yellow Jackets off an assist from Gabby Andriacci and Emma Booth. That made it 3-2, and the Yellow Jackets tried to come back and even the game, but the Falcons added to the lead when Bell scored her second goal of the game at 17:06 of the second from Kylie Jones and Lindquist to take a 4-2 advantage in the third period. And from there, the Falcons added a fifth tally at 5:52 of the period when Megan Goudreau scored off of another assist from Lindquist on the power play to make it a 5-2 final in favor of the Falcons. For the game, the Falcons held a 50-31 advantage in shots on goal. Molly Black started in goal for the Yellow Jackets and made 45 saves to take the loss, while the Falcons' Olivia Hansen made 29 stops in goal to get the win for UW River Falls. Meanwhile, the Falcons coming into this contest at 15-3-2 overall, 7-0-1 in the WIAC. Joe Cranston in his 26th season at the helm of the UW River Falls program, 507 wins and counting for Coach Cranston in his coaching career in River Falls. They're ranked number 1 in the country, as I mentioned in the latest USCHO.com Division III Top 15 Women's Poll, but they are coming off of a loss their last time out, falling for the second time this season to the number 5 ranked team in the country, Gustavus Adolphus, by the final score of 3-2. That game was played on Tuesday at Hunt Arena down in River Falls. In that contest, the Gusties broke out on top in the opening period. Then the game's first goal at 19:44 of the opening period, Eva Nelson getting the goal. That made it 1-0 after one. The Gusties added their second tally at 19:28 of the second period, when Abby Elliott scored unassisted for a 2-0 Gustavus edge after 2. In the third, the Falcons cut the deficit to 2-1 when Catherine Bell scored off assists from Madison Laverne and Kaylee Nickham. Just 2:09 into the period. Caitlin Holland, however, restored the Gusties' 2-goal lead 5 minutes and 30 seconds later, scoring from Lily Mortensen at 7:39 to give it Gustavus a 3-1 advantage. River Falls again sliced the deficit to 1 with just 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the third period when Bailey Olson scored from Alexa Nickham and Madison Katterlich to bring the Falcons within 3-2. But the Gusties held on the rest of the way to pick up the win for the game. The Falcons held a 38-23 advantage in shots on goal, with Kat Donna taking the loss in goal for the Falcons with 20 saves in the contest. So both these teams are actually coming off of losses. The Yellow Jackets lost to their opponents for today, the River Falls Falcons, and the Falcons coming off of a loss to Gustavus Adolphus. So both teams looking to get back on the winning side of the ledger here on this senior day from Westman Arena. So that's the story here as we continue on with the pregame show sponsored by the National Bank of Commerce. We'll take a quick break and come back with more of our pregame show, including a conversation with Yellow Jacket head coach Bree Simon. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Network.
I got head coach Bree Simon, and coach, good to talk to you again. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we last spoke, actually probably more than a month. But last talk to you guys, it was trying to end a losing streak. You won 5 in a row right after that, and then now you're playing the number 1 ranked team in the country for the 3rd straight time, which is kind of a scheduling oddity. I want to talk more about that in a second, but you guys have been playing pretty good hockey lately, and it seems like you guys have been improving as the year goes on. We talked a lot about that, the need for improvement in the program overall and trying to get things going in the right direction. But it certainly does seem like you guys have picked up the energy since we last spoke.
Yeah, I would say so. I'm really proud of our group. I always am proud of our group and their resiliency every game. We lost the last 2 games against River Falls, and hopefully tonight we can make a little bit of adjustments. We had 2 weeks off, so hopefully our adjustments pay off today.
Well, that's kind of the scheduling oddity of it all, is the fact that you played them, back-to-back on one weekend, then you take a week off, now you got them one more time again. They played a game in between, so it is kind of a scheduling oddity, though, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of a strange thing to see the same team 3 straight times over like a 2-week period, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about it. What do? You just take what you got and you just kind of roll with it, and that's what we're doing tonight.
Obviously, you played them twice. We are talking about that point again. It's one of those situations where there's not really any secrets anymore, is there, at a certain point? I mean, it's more of a strategic game now than it has been before, because when you see team 3 times in a row, I mean, it almost feels like a playoff series, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Again, we're just taking, honestly, one game at a time. That's what we did when we played them the last 2 times, and then today is just going to be a whole different game. They're coming off losing to Gus Davis on Tuesday, so they're going to come hard at us, but we're also ready. Again, we lost to them twice and had 2 weeks off, and I know the girls are ready to go, and it's going to be a fun day again.
I know there's been some improvements, though, those 2 games from the first time you played them down there. You played them pretty tough here the first time. You came within 3-2. They scored a couple of goals to kind of get a little breathing distance in that 3rd period. But obviously there's been some improvements, and it seems like your team is adjusting to playing them pretty well here over these 3 games.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope today is going to be a little bit better than the last 2 again, and we'll just see who comes out. It's just going to be it's either going to be our goal scoring or it's going to be our save percentage today. So we'll find out.
Sounds good. And I just want to touch again on the goaltending. I know there's been kind of back and forth with Molly Black and Anna Moffson back there. Still happy with the goaltending overall? I mean, it seems like it's improved since the beginning of the year. I know you were giving up too many goals, you felt like, at the beginning. How's that come along for you?
Yeah, it is what it is. Again, only having 2 goalies is tough. So they're playing well. They come up big when they need to, both of them. And again, it's just resiliency and what our group does when we do get scored on, and what can we do to get more goals against as well too. So they're doing well, which is great.
Well, I'm glad that you're happy with them. That's good to hear. So I'll just say thanks, because I know you got a lot to do here. It's game day, so thanks for joining me for the pregame interview, and good luck today against the Falcons.
Thank you very much.
That was Yellow Jacket head coach Bree Simon. I'll be right back with more Yellow Jacket women's hockey right after this on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior, and Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Sports Network.
Back here at Westman Arena, we're about 5, maybe 6 minutes away from the opening faceoff of this contest between the Yellow Jackets And the number 1 ranked team in the country, UW River Falls. It's, of course, senior day. 12 seniors being honored for Coach Bree Simon in her first season here. We'll go through all of them at some point before we get off the air here. By the way, as I continue watching these senior day festivities unfold before me here on the ice, a quick reminder, this is game 1 of 2 here on 91.3 FM for the day. The Yellow Jacket men's hockey team will be looking for the sweep later on along these same airwaves for the weekend, taking on UW Eau Claire. The Yellow Jacket men now on a 12-game unbeaten run. 10-0-2 during that time are the Yellow Jackets. They'll be taking on UW Eau Claire after posting a 4-1 win last night. That game coming up, like I said, here on 91.3 FM. 7 p.m., the opening faceoff from Hobbs Ice Arena down in Eau Claire. John Garver will be on with the pregame starting at about 6:30. It's now time for the starting netminders for this one. Sponsored by Superior Choice Credit Union. For the Yellow Jackets getting the start in goal, her 12th start of the season will be Molly Black. This is, like I said, her 12th start, 666 minutes and 2 seconds in goal for Black this season. For the Yellow Jackets, she's given up 27 goals, a goal against average of 2.43, a save percentage of .908, and a record of 6-4-1. She will be in goal for the Yellow Jackets. She'll be matched up against Jordan O'Kane, who is making her 13th appearance, her 12th start of the season for UW River Falls. 649 minutes and 56 seconds in between the pipes for the Falcons this season. 27 goals against for her. She's made 184 saves, has a save percentage of .872. Her record 8-2-2 thus far on the season for the Falcons. She will be in goal for UW River Falls. Those are your starting goalkeepers, brought to you by Superior Choice Credit Union. And with that being the case, we will bring an end to our pregame show, sponsored by National Bank of Commerce. We'll take one more quick break, and then we will come back with the opening face-off of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Falcons, sponsored by Barker's Island Inn. That's coming up in about 4 or 5 minutes. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Network. At Westman Arena, the senior day ceremonies are being concluded here. That's the reason for the extended pregame here before we get this one underway. 12 seniors for the Yellow Jackets. They're taking photos right now with family and friends on the ice. The 12 seniors, by the way, for the Yellow Jackets: Anna Molson, Emma Booth, Maddie Rewerts, Gabby Andriacci, Kaylin Garner, Jenna Hoops, Bryn McLean, Kaylee Swearhoon, Cora Coes, Darby Madsen, and Lucy Drugas here, as well as starting goalie Molly Black for the Yellow Jackets, also one of the seniors being honored. She, of course, as I mentioned in the previous segment, she will be in goal, matched up against Jordan O'Kane in goal for UW River Falls. This is going to be a busy next few days here. We'll give you a quick schedule breakdown of what's going to be coming up both on Yellow Jacket TV and on 91.3 FM. Talking about this being game 1 of 2 for the day. The men's hockey team, as I mentioned already, playing the game 2 of our doubleheader on 91.3 FM. Of course, that game will not be on Yellow Jacket TV. There will be on 91.3, 7 p.m. tonight, 6:30 the pregame with John Garver. Next women's hockey broadcast will come up this coming Tuesday, the 4th, against UW Eau Claire right here at Westman Arena. That'll be a 7 p.m. opening faceoff, 6:45 the pregame. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM, KUWS, and on Yellow Jacket TV. Then it'll be men's and women's basketball on Wednesday as the Yellow Jackets taking on Northwestern for the second time this season. The men's game will precede the women's game there. That'll also be joint broadcast on 91.3 FM, KUWS, and on Yellow Jacket TV. The men's game starting at 5:30 p.m. The pregame with yours truly, that'll be 5:15. And the women's game tentatively scheduled to start at 7:15 that night. I'll be on the pregame 15 minutes ahead of time on that one. That broadcast, by the way, for women's hockey this coming Tuesday, the 4th, against UW Eau Claire. That'll be with John Garver providing lead vocals. Again, 7 p.m. the opening face-off there, 6:45 the pregame, both on 91.3 FM, KUWS, and on Yellow Jacket TV. So that's the upcoming schedule for the next couple of days. For more information on that, you can always go to the Athletics website, uwsyellowjackets.com, and check out the broadcast schedule. It's on the Fan Zone page on the Athletics website. So that's the upcoming schedule here for the next few days. And again, you can catch up with all the games coming up after that as well on that same broadcast schedule. Two teams now are, I think, getting ready to come back on the ice. We're going to have our formal introductions in the national anthem as the senior day ceremony seems to have been concluded here. And with that being the case, we will take one more quick break and then come back with the opening face-off of this contest between the Yellow Jackets and UW River Falls. That'll be coming up in a couple minutes' time here. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Sports Network. At Westman Arena, all of the ceremonial duties of Senior Day have now been completed. The national anthem has been played. The two teams have been introduced by our public address announcer. And we are ready to get this contest underway here between the Yellow Jackets and UW River Falls. Yellow Jackets in their home gold jerseys with the black trim going from left to right in this opening 20 minutes of period number one. While the number one ranked team in the country, UW River Falls, and they're traveling red jerseys with the black trim. They'll be going from right to left in this opening 20 minutes. Matt Johnson again bringing you all the play-by-play here as UWS and UW River Falls meet for the third straight time here, at least for the Yellow Jackets. UW River Falls, as I mentioned, coming off of a loss last time out against Gustavus. The Yellow Jackets, of course, fell against UW River Falls 2 weeks ago on this very same ice sheet by the final score of 5-2 in the second meeting of the season between the two. The Yellow Jackets and the Falcons now at center ice. The puck is dropped. Opening faceoff sponsored by Barker's Island Inn is controlled by UW River Falls, and we are underway with game one of our double here on 91.3 FM. Thank you for joining us again for Yellow Jacket Women's Hockey on this Senior Day as the Falcons will backhand it in the Yellow Jacket territory. Going in deep is Bailey Olson, matched up against the Yellow Jackets. Maddie Rewerts behind UWS's goal off the opening faceoff, and now it's off in the corner in Yellow Jacket territory, bouncing around just a little bit. Picking it up now is Olson. She'll try to backhand it around the near sidewall. Yellow Jackets able to intercept. Gabby Andriachi for UWS backhands it out to center ice. Picked up there on the backhand by Kalila Lindquist, and she'll send it in. Now here's a rising shot. Comes in on goal. Black with the save. That one off the stick of Bailey Olson. So a quick opportunity there for the Falcons. Just 45 seconds into the opening period, and quickly now here come the Falcons again. Here's a wrist shot. That one coming in, and it's gloved by Molly Black. That one taken by Megan Goudreau. Last time these two teams met, the Falcons put 50 shots on the Yellow Jacket goal, so Molly Black figures to see plenty of pucks her direction here in this one. Face off to her right now. As off the draw in Yellow Jacket territory. It's pushed toward the net, sticked away there by Black. Off into the corner, now picked up by Darby Matson, one of the 12 seniors for the Yellow Jackets. She sends it out to center ice, where it's picked up there by the Falcons. Caitlin Ron now will send it to the far side. In fact, Ron will carry it in herself, now plays it into the slot. Here's a shot, and they score. Megan Goudreau is going to get the goal. 5'5" junior from Lino Lakes, Minnesota. Goal comes 1 minute and 11 seconds into this opening period for Goudreau. It is goal number 16 on the season. Ron will get one assist. And we'll see if they award a second one. So, an auspicious start here for the Yellow Jackets, and now we'll have a face-off at center ice. Ashton Parnell will take the draw for the Jackets against Catherine Bell. So River Falls team that scores a lot of goals. That's goal number 120 on the season now for the Falcons. They've only given up 40. And it's off the draw now. It's pushed into Yellow Jacket territory. Ranging back now is freshman Taylor Marks for the Yellow Jackets, playing it near side. As this puck now back behind the Yellow Jacket net, Bryn McLean trying to send it off for Kaylee Swearhoon off in the corner. Falcons now taking it right back. They go back to the point with it. Madison Laverne trying to send it down low. Puck poked out of the zone now by Parnell. Now she's in a foot race. It's coming down the length of the ice, and it'll be icing call against the Yellow Jackets. Kenzie Dunn winning the race to the puck on that one. So we'll see if the Yellow Jackets can collect themselves now. Down 1-0 already here. Less than 2 minutes into this opening period. Faceoff will come to the right of Molly Black off the draw. Bailey Olson wins it for the Falcons. Steps in, gets a shot away. Might have hit iron with that one. Sharp angle. Bounds off back behind the Yellow Jacket net. Picking up there is Matson for the Yellow Jackets, trying to ring it out of the zone. Picking up on the backhand now is Parnell for UWS. She nurses it out to center ice and picks up a broken up pass and will dump it in the zone. The Yellow Jackets in the midst of a change. Jordan O'Kane now comes out of her net. She'll play it now near side. Skating up with it now on the wing. This is Alexa Nickum. Nickum sends it in deep, takes a funny hop off the board, right up the slot. Here's a backhand attempt now by Bell. That one got knocked down by traffic, far side. Pinching in now is Lindquist for the Falcons. She'll send it back behind the Yellow Jacket goal. Run around the near side board. Pinching in now, picking it up is McKenna Ore. Ore trying to come out in the middle with the puck. Got it stripped away. Now it's off in the corner. Ore still with it. Now comes, passes it across the low slot area. Finds its way near side for Madison Katerlich. Katerlich now for the Falcons, trying to send it down low. Picked up, backhanded shot, comes right in and goal, kicked out of there. By the left pad of Molly Black, the backhanded shot by Bailey Olson. UWS right now pinned up in their own zone, and finally then they'll send it back out into the neutral zone. Sent right back in. They're going to wave off icing. Crowd here at Westman Arena doesn't like that decision. We play on now. As the puck pops into the air, it comes back to the point. Trying to get it out of the zone was Jenna Hoops for UWS. Andriachi also there. Now it'll be cleared down the length of the ice. And I think they're going to wave off icing here as well. They're going to say it took a deflection right near the red line. So the play continues here. Skating in now, here's Ellie Bryce for River Falls. She'll send it in back behind the Yellow Jacket net. Lucy Drugas, the Superior native for the Jackets, trying to ring a pass to the far side. Caught up along the boards now. A couple players trying to dig it out of there. Kaylin Garner for the Yellow Jackets. Allison Carruthers in there for the Falcons. Now here's a shot from the slot. That one taken by Goudreau. That one bounced off a skate off to the far side. Falcons maintaining pressure in the Yellow Jacket zone. Will backhand it behind Molly Black's goal. Clearing attempt. Kept in the zone here by Ron. Ron now pass across the low slot. Finds its way to the far side. Picked up over there by Bell. Now it's Madison Laverne. Laverne now coming high slide. Gets a shot away. That one deflects off traffic to the left side point. Now back up the middle. Here's a shot and they score. Allison Carruthers will score the goal. Senior from Buffalo, Minnesota makes it 2-0. The Jackets right now completely pinned up in their own end of the ice. Barely even gotten across the red line here so far in this opening 4 minutes and 19 seconds. So goals from Goudreau and Carruthers. And the Jackets are already in a 2-goal hole. Off the face-off now, it goes back behind Jordan O'Kane's goal. She hasn't seen any shots as of yet. Long lead pass now, it takes a deflection. It'll come all the way in the Yellow Jacket territory. Wave off the icing. Darby Madsen ranges back for UWS. Outlet pass, that was intended for McLean. That one broken up. And now this one will be thrown back in the Yellow Jacket territory. Backhanded in now by McLean. She'll go off on a change. Coming back is Kenzie Dunn now for River Falls. Her outlet pass now takes a deflection. Picked up now in the neutral zone by Bailey Olson. Her pass to the far side now comes deep in Yellow Jacket territory. UWS still can't clear the zone though. Coming in to keep it in the zone was Alexa Nickum. Nickum now going back behind Molly Black's goal. Circles back. She'll hand it off now for Bell. Now up the slot. Nobody there in a red jersey. Trying to skate it out of there for the Jackets was Jenna Hoops. She was stripped of the puck, however, excuse me. Now in the corner, it's Bell. Up the middle, here's a shot attempt. That one kicked away. That one off the stick of Madison Katerlich. Save was made by Black. She pushes it off into the corner. Now bringing it up the near side wall. Skating in deep. Here's McKenna Ore again. Ore back to the point. Shot attempt. Now takes a deflection. It's caught up in a pair of skates. Now we'll go back to the far side, and the Jackets now trying to just relieve the pressure. Will send the length of the ice, and this should be an icing on UWS, and it will be. 2 goals so far up on the board here for UW River Falls. The Jackets a little flat-footed to start. Face-off coming to the left of Molly Black. And off the draw to the far side now. Gets rung around back behind Black's goal. Pinching in for the Jackets, trying to take it away was Parnell. Now up the slot, right in front of the goal. Here's a shot attempt. Saved by Black. The rebound also saved. Shots coming from Ellie Bryce and Megan Goudreau, who already has a goal in this game. And Black up to the test both times. The Jackets right now being a little overwhelmed here, to be perfectly honest, by the Falcons' pressure. Had to figure that River Falls would come out pretty strong after that loss against Gustavus. On Tuesday. Now here's the Jackets coming back to the other direction. Here's a shot attempt by Gardner. She came in on a 2-on-1. Save was made by O'Kane. Now the outlet pass. Picked up by Cora Coes for UWS. Trying to bring the puck down, and now we're going to have a hand pass called against the Yellow Jackets here in the offensive zone. That will result in a face-off. Are they going to call... Yeah, they're going to bring the face-off into River Falls territory here. They're going to say a hand pass against the Falcons. So the face-off will come to the left now of O'Kane. Off the draw, comes back to the point. Jackets ring it back behind now. Gardner for the Yellow Jackets. Pass comes up the slot area, missed everybody, and it'll come all the way down. Aislinn Carrick out there for the Jackets. Being partnered up now with UWS's Stacy Steiner. Outlet pass from Steiner now. Comes onto the stick of Anna Sherling. Sherling now. Hands it off, and here's Kaylee Swearhoon. Swearhoon for the Yellow Jackets will backhand it in. Rings back behind O'Kane's goal where it's picked up by Kennedy Bielenberg-Howarth. Her outlet pass intercepted now by Parnell. Parnell now will cross the red line. Stripped of the puck. Picking it up now is Catherine Bell. Bell will send it in deep. Retrieved back there by the Yellow Jackets, Maddie Rewerts. Rewerts finds McLean now, near side wall. Pass to center ice. That one gets picked. Madison Katerlich, but it's taken right back by Parnell now for the Yellow Jackets. Comes in on an angle. Tries to get a shot away. It comes in on goal, and the save is made by O'Kane, and she'll freeze it there. And we'll have a stoppage. The faceoff will come to her left here. 12 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. A lot of action here so far. Shots 5-2 in favor of the Falcons. And River Falls leads where it counts, though, 2-0 on goals from Megan Goudreau and Allison Carruthers. As off of the draw now. Comes up the near side, and now here's a breakout opportunity, possible 2-on-1. Coming in now is Bailey Olsen. Olsen with the shot. Rises high and wide of the far post. Yellow Jackets now coming back 2-on-2 the other direction. Gabby Andriacci comes in on an angle. Her short angle shot, rings around the board, near side. Jenna Hoops now pinching in. Comes up the slot. Here's a shot attempt. That one saved after Andriacci's stick. Still sitting down low in the crease area. Really good look there for Gabby Andriacci. And the save is made, and now it's sent to the near corner, and the Jackets now begin to find a little bit of footing here. Here's Darby Matson. Cora Coes now. Her shot deflects. High off the wall. Back behind O'Kane's goal. Picking it up now, Caitlin Ron. Ron now. Taking a return pass, and now the outlet. Finds its way for Ellie Bryce. Bryce coming on a sharp angle. Good defensive play to take it off her stick. Quick hands there by the Yellow Jacket Stacy Steiner, and it'll come all the way down into River Falls territory. Now the outlet comes near side, backhanded into the zone by Bryce. Steiner for the Yellow Jackets. Trying to turn her outlet pass. Kept in the zone by Ron, and now finally it'll be sent by Steiner the length of the ice, and we'll have another icing call. Actually, they're going to wave out the icing. And now the outlet pass comes for Goudreau. Goudreau coming in 1-on-3. Lost the handle on it. Jackets trying to come out of their zone now. Puck coming for Ashton Parnell. Her cross-ice pass skips over the stick of Kaylee Swearhoon and goes the length. And now we will have an icing call. 10:25 remaining here. Can't get enough of the Yellow Jackets? Tune into our weekly podcast, Eye of the Swarm. Join John Garver and me as we sit down each week with the Yellow Jackets student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on uwsyellowjackets.com/podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Yellow Jacket TV, or wherever you get your podcasts. Off the face-off, backhanded shot comes down low, kicked away by Black. Falcons maintaining possession in Yellow Jacket territory, comes up the near side. Finally, UWS able to clear the zone. Bryn McLean now fighting for it. Bell gets taken to the ice. No call, and we play on here. Drugas now in her own end of the ice. Outlet pass now for Bryn McLean. McLean stripped of the puck. Drugas now In the middle for Andriacci. Jackets onside as they come across the line with 3 forwards, but get dispossessed. And now here comes Bailey Olsen back the other direction, 1-on-3. Olsen circles back behind Molly Black's goal. She'll hand it off now near side. McKenna Ori. Now picking it up. Alexa Nickum trying to throw it down low. Falcons out cycling in Yellow Jacket territory. Here's Olsen. Coming mid-slot, goes down low. Here's a shot attempt. And the tip by Madsen Catterley. Quick right pad there by Black to keep that out of the back of the goal. And now the outlet finally finds its way. Emma Booth trying to win the race to the puck for UWS right at the red line. And it'll find its way now deep into River Falls territory. Jackets and Falcons will both change skaters as the outlet pass towards center ice is picked off by Sherling. She'll send it in now for the Jackets. Going back to retrieve is Kalila Lindquist. Cross ice pass now. Picked up, and the Falcons now will ring it all the way down the ice. Waving off the icing as Darby Matson comes back for it. Outlet pass was deflected. It's still in Yellow Jacket territory in the left side corner. Now comes back to the point. Ron now through the middle. Goudreau back to the point. Here's a shot attempt deflected, and that one goes wide. Now down low, here's a shot right on from the stick of Caitlin Ron, and the save will be made here by Black. 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. And we'll have a media timeout here. 8 minutes, 10 seconds, as I mentioned, remaining. And it is right now the Falcons leading it by the score of 2-0. The Yellow Jackets, slow start in this one. They actually gave up the first 4 shots. 2 of them found the way in the back of the net. Off the sticks of Megan Goudreau and Allison Carruthers, respectively. I don't think there was a change of scoring on the goal by Carruthers. There might have been a deflection out in front. I'll have to double check that at the period intermission. But Jackets have found a little bit of footing here since then. Had a couple of good looks down low. Gabby Andriacci had a really good scoring opportunity in the low slot. But River Falls still leading it by the score of 2-0. The third and final meeting of the season between these two. And it looks like Bree Simon right now pretty animated across the way, trying to implore her players to pick up the pace here a little bit. Jackets will be next in Wyatt Conference action on Tuesday against UW-Eau Claire. That game will be right here, also at Westman Arena. In the meantime, we come out of the timeout here. Shots 10-4 in favor of the Falcons overall. As the faceoff will come to Molly Black's left. Stick around, by the way, for our intermission report. Sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. We'll have our first period summary. Look at the first period stats of this one as this backhander comes in on goal. And the save will be made by Molly Black. That one taken by Ellie Bryce. We'll also have a conversation with one of the 12 seniors for the Yellow Jackets that was honored in the pregame today. Kaylee Swearhoon, that's coming up in less than 8 minutes of game time. In the meantime, off the draw, the Falcons in Yellow Jacket territory. Ron now will circle it down low. Here's Bryce. Lost the handle on the puck. Diving in to pick it up now is Kylie Jones. Jones comes in. Sharp angle shot. Rising shot. Save was made by Black. Now comes back out in the low slot in the crease area. Point blank range. Another shot up opportunity. Here's a backhander third try at it. Still bounding around, and the Yellow Jackets finally able to push it to the side wall. Holy smokes. Well, 4 or 5 tries from point blank range there for the Falcons, and it remains 2-0. Now Goudreau. Kylie Jones now. Back behind now, here's Maddie Rewerts trying to backhand it to safety here, but the Falcons pinching it in, keeping it in near the side corner. Now Jones turning with it. Kylie Jones. Lost the handle on the puck. It's just sitting in the corner now. Family coming in to play it was Ashton Parnell. Turning away now is Laverne. Madison Laverne for River Falls. Lost the handle. Parnell now taken back by Laverne again. Laverne now skates. High slot. Tries to send it to the corner. Intercepted by Bryn McLean. Comes back out to center ice. Sent back in by Caitlin Ron for the Falcons. Now the Jackets picking it up. Here's Maddie Rewerts. Off the boards, far side. Emma Booth picks it up. Sends it toward the River Falls blue line. Intercepted again here by the Falcons. And right now River Falls just not giving the Yellow Jackets any room to complete any passes here as Andriachi was high off the boards and the glass back out to center ice. Sent right back in the Yellow Jacket territory. Going back now for it. Aislinn Carrick for the Yellow Jackets. Now they come back with Jenna Hoops. Hoops and Andriachi come on 2-on-2. Shot from Hoops comes right in on goal, and O'Kane will make the save. No rebound on that one, and we'll have a face-off now to the left with 5:51 remaining. Andriachi on the draw for the Jackets. Bailey Olson on the draw here for the Falcons. Win by UWS. Quick shot taken by Booth, and the save will be made by O'Kane. Jordan O'Kane, who has seen the lion's share of the minutes in goal. UWS has been splitting duties between Molly Black and Anna Molson all year. As off of the draw now. Booth near side. Tangled up with McKenna Ori. Now a shot attempt deflects off in the corner. Up the near side wall. Carrick trying to send it down low. Booth taking a swing at it. Fanned on the shot attempt, and now back to the direction. Skating it up is Lindquist. Kalila Lindquist now pushes it off into the corner. Back behind the Yellow Jacket goal. Anna Sherling picks it up for UW Superior. Sherling now motors her way back out to center ice and will backhand it in. Kylie Jones there to pick it up for the Falcons. Now towards center ice. Sherling will send it in. O'Kane will stop it behind her goal. She'll leave it there for Lindquist. Lindquist now. The far side. Losing her footing was Ori. Picked it back up. Jackets couldn't take advantage of it. Now Kaylin Garner intercepts an outlet pass. Garner will push it down back behind the River Falls net. Held up near side. Here's a shot attempt by Cora Coles, and they score! Getting the tip on it for the Yellow Jackets was Kaylin Garner. It'll be her 9th of the season. One assist will go to Coes. We'll see if they give another one, but good job by Kaylin Garner, the senior. On the shot from Coes, getting the tip out in front. And the Jackets have trimmed the lead now to 2-1 here with just under 5 minutes remaining. Opening period here from Westman. So it is Garner from Coes. That's the only assist. And it's 2-1 now, so we'll see how that changes things. Maddie Rewerts now. Send the puck in. Sharp angle shot. That one gets knocked down. That was Avery Olenick getting the shot for the Yellow Jackets. Now toward center ice. Hoops will swing it in deep. Back behind the net. Falcons now coming in back to their direction. Bailey Olson, nice poke check though. She came out in one-on-one. Defensive play made there by UWS's Drugas, and now it'll be sent back in. Coming down low now here is Emma Booth. Lost her footing, send it off into the corner. Comes back out now. Bailey Olson picking it back up. Cross-ice pass. Off the stick of Nickham, comes in deep. Drugas for the Yellow Jackets behind her own net. Outlet pass picked off by Olson. Olson now sending it down low. There's a shot attempt, and the save is made by Black. Sharp angle shot that time taken by Alexa Nickham, and a big save there by Molly Black. Shots now 15-6. And Black has been very composed in goal so far. As the faceoff will come to her right. As off the draw now. Stepping through is Kylie Jones. That shot knocked down. Comes back up the slot. Here's another shot attempt from the point. Zinged wide there by Kenzie Dunn. Now it's Goudreau. Coming central. Backhanded shot. That one saved. Now Jones picks up the rebound, circles around. Her rising shot goes off in the corner. Now the Falcons trying to muscle it toward the Yellow Jacket slot area where it's picked up now by Bryce. Bryce now to the slot. That one takes a deflection off in the corner. Pinching in is Kennedy Bielenberg-Howarth. And the Yellow Jackets now able to clear the zone. Here's Cora Coes. Coes coming in 1-on-2. Jackets in the midst of a change, so she'll peel off. Now plays it into the low slot. Missed the on-rushing Kaylee Swearhoon, and now back to the direction for the Falcons, trying to skate it out. It was Catherine Bell. Picking it up now is Lindquist. Playing it near side. Tailing marks for the Yellow Jackets. For Olenek. Now sending it in as McLean. 1:15 counting remaining. Opening period. 2-1 your score. 17-7 the shots. Now Swearhoon trying to leave it off for McLean. She gets hooked. We play on. Now it's Kaylee Nykum. Her rising shot comes back out to center ice. Picked up there. Sent in by Lindquist. Falcons in the midst of a change. Outlet pass now for the Yellow Jackets. Darby Matson, that gets knocked down. Now Marks. Emma Booth for the Yellow Jackets. Stripped of the puck. Now coming in. Trying to send a pass down low. Kicked away. That was Alexa Nickum. 2 Nickums on this team, by the way. Comes under a minute remaining. Opening period. 2-1 your score. Caitlin Ron now. And now she gets brought down here by Booth. That's going to be a penalty on the Yellow Jackets. Okaying off for the extra skater, and now the Yellow Jackets will tag up as Andriachi gets control of the puck, and the Falcons will go to the first power play of the contest with 46.7 seconds remaining. It's going to be a trip called on Emma Booth. So Booth to the box here for 2 minutes or less, and off the draw now. The Falcons will put their power play to work. 25.8% of the season as there's a shot and they score. Looks like it might be Goudreau who gets her second of the period. Her 17th of the season. And it takes all of 6 seconds off the first power play to score. Very impressive work there by the Falcons. And plenty of scoring to talk about in our first period intermission coming up in 40 seconds. See what they get the assist to on that one. Goudreau has 2 goals here in this period. As off of the face-off, it's Rewerts. .21 seconds left now as it's off in the far corner. Bailey Olsen now for the Falcons. Backhanding it down low. Nickum will leave it off. 8 seconds now remain. The Falcons cycling around a bit here. Coming high slot now. Here's a shot attempt. That takes a deflection off in the corner. That was taken by Madsen Katerlik. And the horn sounds, bringing an opening 20 minutes to a close. That saw plenty of action. Combined 25 shots taken by the two teams in that opening 20 minutes, 18 of them for the Falcons. They scored 3 or 4 goals in the opening frame, and they will take a 3-1 lead into the first intermission. 3-1 your score. We'll take a quick break and come back with our intermission programming sponsored by Hopland Incorporated. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Network. First intermission sponsored by Hovland Incorporated as the Yellow Jackets trailing the number 1 ranked team in the country, UW River Falls, 3-1 after one. And you can see why this River Falls team is defending national champions. They went 31-0-0 last year, did the Falcons, in winning the national title. 15-3-2 this season. All 3 of their losses, by the way, have come to top 5 opposition. 2 of them against Gustavus Adolphus, and the third loss against Adrian. All those teams, like I said, are ranked in the top 5 or have been ranked in the top 5 at some point this season. And they certainly did show off some of that offensive punch in that first period, did the Falcons. Wasted no time getting on the board as we jump into our first period summary. 1 minute, 11 seconds into the opening period, Megan Goudreau scoring the first of 2 goals for her in the period. The assist from Caitlin Ron, and the Yellow Jackets found themselves in a 1-0 hole in the early going. The Falcons then came back and made it 2-0. 4 minutes and 19 seconds into the period. Allison Carruthers getting the goal. The assist to Caitlin Ron and Kaylee Nickham. Carruthers with the shot from the point on that one. That was a ticketed shot. Well placed there by Carruthers. Wasn't super hard, but well placed. Carruthers getting the goal at 4:19, and that made it 2-0. And then the Yellow Jackets weathered the storm for a bit. Were able to come back into it a bit. Got their feet under them and finally cut the lead in half at 15-17 of the opening period. Kaylin Garner with the goal for the Yellow Jackets. A lone assist to Cora Coes. Nice job by the 2 seniors actually. Cora Coes picking up the puck, flipping it toward the River Falls net. Kaylin Garner, the senior, scoring her 9th goal for the Yellow Jackets. Got a tip on it and tipped it back behind Jordan O'Kane to make it a 2-1 contest. And then just before the end of the period is Goudreau scoring the 2nd goal of the period, her 17th of the season on the power play, just 6 seconds into the said power play. Assist from Madison Laverne and Allison Carruthers. And that's where we stand after one. Your score, Yellow Jackets trailing at 3-1. Shots in that opening period, UW River Falls with 20 shots while the Yellow Jackets had 7. Penalties in that opening period. The Yellow Jackets took 1 for 2 minutes. UW River Falls did not take one. And as far as goalkeeper saves in that opening 20 minutes, the Yellow Jackets senior netminder Molly Black, she made 17 saves against 3 goals against, 17 saves for her after 1 period. While Jordan O'Kane so far has faced 7 shots and made 6 saves for the Falcons. That's your story 20 minutes into this one here from Westman Arena. And with that being the case, we will take a quick break and then come back with more of our intermission programming, including a conversation with one of those 12 seniors that was honored in our pregame here today, Kaylee Swearhoon. That's coming up right after this. This is UWS Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM, KUBD West Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Sports Network.
The Yellow Jackets taking on the number 1 ranked team in the country, UW River Falls. And Kaylee, thank you for joining me for the interview. Quick question: senior year under Bree Simon, first year as her head coach. How's the senior year been going for you playing under Bree?
It's been going good. I enjoyed having the new coach. I mean, I love Dano and I loved his chip and his inspiration that he had here. But I think having Bree is just a new body, a younger coach, that new systems, kind of new ideas, even coming out fresh, sort of out of college for her and like coaching high school, that I think she has a fresh mind of kind of what the NCAA is now like. But yeah, overall the year's good. I like kind of the atmosphere here and just having her around. It's fun.
Well, it's been fun watching you for 5 years. We'll talk more about that in a second, at least for me. You're one of the captains on this team, one of the leaders. What's the team chemistry been like this year? It seems like you guys have really picked it up. I mean, I've seen a lot of smiles. You guys are playing very up-tempo. And that, I think a lot of that probably goes to Bree coming in, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I know we're all a really close team this year, which is really nice to have such a younger group that we can all just be together and have fun. And I know like during practice we make it fun. We sell after we score. So kind of bringing the vibes on the ice, especially before games, it really impacts how we play the next day.
You know, looking at this team as a whole and where the program is going, obviously you're a fifth-year senior. You've been here through a lot of change the last 5 years. It looks like, some of the young players also are stepping up, and it looks like the program's in pretty good hands with some of the youngsters that have come in.
Yeah, I do like that everyone gets an opportunity this year. It's not just, she's not putting her basket into like the seniors and that. Like everyone's getting their fair share of ice and proving what they can do out there. And when it comes down to it, she uses everybody, and it's been good, and everyone has the confidence this year.
I want to talk a little bit now about senior day. Obviously, it's a special day. Every team in the country goes through it at some point. You guys have got a lot of upperclassmen on this team. A lot of seniors are going to be honored here today. What has the 5 years of being a Yellow Jacket meant to you?
It's been awesome, honestly. It's such a grateful thing to be here. I don't think I'd want to choose any other school if I had to go back and pick where I wanted to go for college. I had a few opportunities to go other places, but I knew when I came here it was the right fit for me. And having Dan Laughlin as my coach the first 4 years that I was here, it was just an incredible feeling, experience, and then bringing Bree in, I think that was a really good fit to replace, and it's been overall good. I think it's one of my best seasons too.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have been playing with a lot of joy this year, and that's one of the things I really like about what the team has looked. I mean, you guys are really embracing that senior year, that senior classes.
Yeah, and I think a lot that helps too is kind of the systems that we run. We can be creative, and we always could be creative, but I think this year we're kind of let off the chain a little bit to run loose and do some wild things, and she really enjoys watching us. So.
I want to turn now to today's game before we let you go against UW River Falls. This is kind of one of those situations where playing a number 1 ranked team is always special. But for you guys, this is 3 straight against them now. It's a bit of an oddity when it comes to scheduling. I mean, have you guys learned anything from those first 2 games that you think you can take into this game here today?
I think a lot. We are running a new system tonight. We're running the trap.
Okay.
So that should work. We practiced it all week at practice, and it looked good. So I think if we just shut them down coming out of their zone to break out the puck and we get odd man rushes, we'll be set. Yeah, we will be.
All right. Well, Kelly, thanks for joining me. Congratulations on a fantastic Yellow Jacket career. You certainly deserve the honors here today, and good luck today against River Falls.
Awesome. Thank you.
That was Yellow Jacket senior Kaylee Swearhoon. I'll be right back with more intermission program right after this on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the YX Sports Network.
Clock here before we begin the middle frame of this one between the Yellow Jackets and the UW River Falls Falcons. The Yellow Jackets trailing at 3-1 here. Shots in that opening period 20-7 in favor of the Falcons. The Yellow Jackets cut it to 2-1 on the goal by Caitlin Gardner. 2 goals from Megan Goudreau here so far for the Falcons, and another goal by Allison Carruthers in that opening 20 minutes. The Yellow Jacket women's hockey team will be back in action on Tuesday, right back here at Westman Arena, taking on UW Eau Claire. That'll be a 7 p.m. opening face-off here from Westman. 6:45 the pregame with John Garver. That'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM, KUWS, and on Yellow Jacket TV. Same story as this particular broadcast is, of course, Senior Day. Talked about those 12 seniors. Caitlin Gardner and Cora Coes, 2 of those seniors linking up on the Yellow Jackets' first goal. Molly Black, a senior, getting a start in goal for the Yellow Jackets here. She has 17 saves after 1 period. There's a lot going on campus, of course, right now. Everybody's in the throes of the winter season. We'll talk more about what else is going on campus during our second intermission. In the meantime, the 2 teams are making their way back out on the ice, which means that we will bring our first period intermission, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, to a close here, but we will keep it here. And it's the second 20 minutes is just about ready to get underway. Yellow Jackets and the Falcons. I'm trying to think of the last time I've seen that the Yellow Jackets play the same team 3 times straight. I'm not sure I've ever seen that happen on the women's side. I don't think it's ever happened on the men's side for that matter either. I'll have to check in, do a little bit of research in order to confirm that. So don't quote me on that, but I'm trying to think the last time I saw that happen, especially against a top 5 team and currently the number 1 ranked team in the country in UW River Falls, as the 2 teams now back out at center ice. Jacks going from right to left in this middle 20 minutes, while the Falcons will be going from left to right. And off the opening draw here in period number 2, it is the Falcons who come out there with the puck, and they'll send it in the Yellow Jacket territory. Coming in sharp angle, here's Alexa Nickham with the shot, comes in on goal. Molly Black with the save, and she will freeze it there. And she will hold on to it and force a face-off to her right here, just 12 seconds into the second period. And the face-off coming, as I said, to her right. Gabby Andriacci on the draw for UWS against Bailey Olson. Olson comes out there with it. Now backhand shot comes right in on goal. A couple more saves. That is right on the doorstep. It was Madison Catterlake, and the left pad there of Molly Black coming in handy. She made a couple of big saves on that one as well. Like I said, Catterlake was right on the doorstep. Another face-off this time to the left. Won by the Falcons. They'll ring it in behind. Here's the aforementioned Catterlake. She'll throw it back behind the Yellow Jacket net. Spinning away on the backhand there is Nickham. Throws it back to the point. Now Bailey Olson. Olson for the Falcons comes high slot. Has it taken off of her stick by Caitlin Gardner. And the Yellow Jackets break back out 2-on-3. Shot comes in now. That one taken by Anna Sherling, and the save will be made by O'Kane. She'll hold on to it. Next goal in this one could be a big one if the Yellow Jackets can get it. We'll see if that puts more pressure on the Falcons. Jackets came within 3-2 the last time these 2 teams played 2 weeks ago. Before the Falcons scored twice to make it a 5-2 final down the stretch. It's off the face-off. Now here's Goudreau. Laying it down low. Backhand shot comes in on goal. That one off the stick of Ellie Bryce, and another save made here by Black. She'll again freeze it and force another whistle and another face-off. Coming to her right. There's going to be any lack of scoring opportunities in this game. Talking more about the Falcons offensively. I talked about it. They came in with 119 goals scored on the season, now up to 122 after the 3 they potted in the first period. As the Jackets come out of the zone now. Laying it in deep out, Bryn McLean. Back behind the River Falls net. Rung around by Caitlin Ron. Now Goudreau. Ron now. Back for Goudreau. Goudreau comes out of her own zone. Cross-ice pass now finds Kylie Jones. Gains the Yellow Jacket blue line. Throws a pass down low. Backhanded back behind by Goudreau. Now up the slot. Wide open. And the save was made there with the left pad. Wide open on the doorstep was Bryce. And Black with a huge save there. Now here's a backhander through the slot. Comes in the near corner. Kaylee Swearhoon, our intermission guest, trying to bring it up the board here for UWS. Now pushed in deep. Ashton Parnell comes out there, tries to clear the zone. Glove down, though, by Carruthers. Kept in the zone. Now we're going to have a penalty call on Darby Matson as she took down a River Falls player on the near wall. Player that went down was Kaylee Nickum, and it'll be the second power play here of the game as Matson heads to the box. Let's see what the ultimate call was, but came in from behind. And it's going to be a cross check. It only comes 58 seconds, 1 minute and 58 seconds, into period number 2. And the Falcons go their second power play. They're 1 for 1. And it's off the draw, back to the point. Pass comes down low now. Here's Bailey Olson. Here's Nickum now. Bailey Olson now. Back behind. Alexa Nickum now throwing it down low. Sharp angle now right through the low area of the crease into the corner. Picked up by Olson. She goes back to the point. Wrist shot comes in on goal. Skipped in on Black. She's able to make the save. Shot came from the point. McKenna Ori got the shot away. Now it's Olson picking it up. Near side, it's Alexa Nickum. Nickum stick handling here for Olson. Near circle, gets a shot away, kicked away by Black, and then backhanded down the ice there by Garner for the Yellow Jackets. That'll allow UWS to change up the penalty kill unit. Falcons will change up the power play unit as well. Ori now. Goudreau crosses center ice, dumps it in deep in the far corner, takes a funny hop. Cora Coe's coming in defensively for the Jackets, trying to tie it up in the corner. And to poke it away. Now picking it up is Bryce. Ellie Bryce will go back to the point. Carruthers. Now Goudreau coming in at a sharp angle, pushes it off far corner. Picked back up by Bryce. Her back pass intercepted there by Jenna Hoops, and Hoops will send it the length of the ice, and then she gets hit from behind. Came up high on that play. No call by the official right at center ice. Crowd didn't like that, and now back to the direction, coming in now in an angle. Here's Madison Laverne for River Falls. Backhanding it now, here's Bryce. Bryce goes back to the point. Carruthers. Bryce now pushing it down low. Now here's a sharp angle shot. That one taken by Jones, and the save will be made by Black. And she'll hold on to it here. 6 seconds remaining in the power play. Shots now up on the board at 24-8. I have no idea if those numbers are correct or not. Faceoff will come to the right of Black. Off the draw. No Jackets come out there with it. Bryn McLean will backhand it out of the zone. Now coming in on an angle. Here's Swearhoon. Swearhoon comes and gets a shot away, and it skips wide just as the power play ends. Matson's out of the box. We're back to 5 skaters aside. And now on the far side is Goudreau. To center ice, picking up now Maddie Rewerts. Drugas. Now Rewerts can't find it. Picking up is Goudreau. Coming down low. They get a backhand shot away. Lost the handle on a nice poke check by Black right in front of her own goal. Now off to the corner. Kylie Jones. For River Falls. Steps in. Pass down low. Shot attempt from the low slot. Deflected off the skate. Now coming in, here's Bailey Olson. Taking off the puck, and the Jackets now will send the length of the ice. Swearhoon sending it down, and it'll be an icing call here against the Yellow Jackets with 15-13 remaining in the middle period. Score remains 3-1. Faceoff will come to the left of Molly Black's goal. Off the draw. Coming in right side now, Kaylee Nickum. Back to the point, stepping in now, here's Lundqvist. Her shot goes off to the corner. Now they try to get back for Kalila Lindquist. High slot. Turning now, here's a shot attempt. That one rises off to the far corner. Off the stick of Kaylee Nickum. River Falls maintaining possession in the zone. Now coming in, here's another sharp angle attempt. That one riding high. Save was made. Catherine Bell took the shot. Save made by Black. Rebound kicked off from the corner, and now we're going to have a tripping call here against the Yellow Jackets. It's going to go against Bryn McLean. O'Kane trying to get off with the extra skater. Pass comes back to the point. Kalila Lindquist. Off into the corner. Extra attacker on now for the Falcons. Delayed penalty, against the Yellow Jackets upcoming. Now Kaylee Nickum. Coming down low. Goudreau back in the middle. Shot attempt. Save is made. That one off the stick of Masson Laverne. Still off in the corner. And now finally they blow the whistle. And we will have a third power play opportunity now. As McLean goes to the box, I have a feeling it's going to be a trip. And it is. It's going to be a tripping call against McLean. So the Yellow Jackets just killed off a penalty not that long ago. Now they're going to have to do it again here with 14:10 remaining. And Cora Coe's right now having a conversation with one of the officials right at the center dot. Molly Black been very busy here so far, 5 minutes and 50 seconds into this middle frame. As the face-off now, won by Olsen for the Falcons, off in the corner. Catherine Bell comes down low, rising shot comes in on goal, and Black will make the save, and she'll freeze it there. Shots are coming fast and furious here. That's what 2 power plays will do for you. Falcons, with that potent offense of theirs, win the draw again. Here's Bell off in the corner. Swings it through the low slot area, off in the corner. Picked up now, they go back to the point for Ori. Sharp angle shot by Bell. Off in the corner, picked up by Olsen. Hung up against the wall. Alexa Nickum now, dispossessed of the puck. Now picking it up is Olsen, Bailey Olsen. Down low, Nickum now out in front, open to goal. The puck is still sitting there. Nobody can find it. And finally the Jackets able to clear the zone. Oh, like it sat there for an eternity there. Now the Falcons will go back in their own end with McKenna Ori. Ori will come out of her own zone. Ori carrying all the way into the Yellow Jackets. End of the ice, comes in, sharp angle shot, hit the side netting. Now back behind here is Kylie Jones. Drugas able to take the puck away from her. Now the Yellow Jackets with a shorthanded opportunity. Breakaway here for Kaylin Garner. Comes in, gets a shot away, and she misses the near side post. Falcons lost Kaylin Garner there, who made a bid for her second goal of the game. Circle that one. That was a great opportunity there for Garner. Tried to beat O'Kane to the upper corner near side post and just pushed it wide. As we could be in a 3-2 contest right now. In the meantime, still 24 seconds remaining in the power play. Here's Jones. Pass coming down low, intercepted, and now Garner will flip it down the length of the ice. Falcons with maybe one more rush in them here on this power play. Price now comes in. Picking it up now near side. Masson Laverne throws it through the slot. Off to the corner. McLean's out of the box. Now the Jackets come back 2-on-1. Swearhoon tried to center it. Good defensive play by Allison Crothers to break it up for the Falcons. And now back to the direction they come with Bailey Olsen. Olsen coming in, pushes it off to the far wall. Darby Matson in there. There's a pileup of players now. Far side half wall, and now the Jackets will nurse it back out to center ice. Ranging back to pick it up now is Kenzie Dunn. And the team captains here for the Falcons will send it to the Yellow Jacket blue line. It's sent back out there by Taylor Marks, freshman for the Yellow Jackets. And now comes back. It's picked up by Dunn. Dunn's pass. Takes a hop, comes in to the Yellow Jackets zone where it'll be run down there. Near side by Marks. Near side now Swearhoon. Now the Jackets come out 2-on-2. Andriachi coming in now at an angle. Andriachi's shot kicked away. She had Jenna Hoops with her. Couldn't make the pass. Got the shot away instead. Here's Steiner now. Stacey Steiner for the Yellow Jackets. Rising shot. And that kicks off back behind Jordan O'Kane's goal. Buck now back deep in Yellow Jacket territory. Steiner, she loses her footing. Coming back now is Andriachi. Andriachi for the Yellow Jackets. Rings it around back behind her own goal. Far side. Hazelin Carrick there dispossessed of the puck. Now here's a sharp angle shot taken by Catherine Bell. And the Yellow Jackets now flip it the length of the ice. Done now. Near side. Steiner picks it back up. Tried to ring it around. And now they're going to call a high stick here, I think, and Stacy Steiner. Got Bell up high as she was sending the puck out of the zone, and this will be the third power play of the period here. Well, there'll be a high stick. So yet another penalty kill here for UWS. Face off to the left of Molly Black. After the draw, Allison Carruthers will try to push it deep. And now it'll be sent the length of the ice here by Lucy Drugas for UWS. Kenzie Jones picks it up. Now deflected for the Yellow Jacket blue line. Jones picks it up a second time, and now she'll dump it in deep. Reverse for the Jackets. Gets beaten to the spot there. Picking it up is Goudreau. Now Jones. Kenzie Jones here for the Falcons. Laying it down low now. Ellie Bryce to the slot area. Cleared back. Bryce picks it back up again. Laying it down low. Now stepping through. Here's a shot attempt. Rising attempt there by Goudreau. Save was made by Black, and now she'll come out and freeze it. And that'll draw a face-off now to Black's left here. 9:14 remaining, middle period. A minute and 1 second remaining on the penalty to Stacy Steiner. Face-off, won by the Falcons. Nickham goes back to the point. Now Nickham coming out of the corner, back behind the Yellow Jacket goal. Play it back to the point. Shot comes in off of the post. McKenna Ori ringing in the pipe on that one. Falcons maintain control. Now near side, playing it down low. That one skips all the way through into the corner. Ori at the point. Bailey Olson. Now Nickham. That's a Nickham. Stripped of the puck over there by Cora Coes. Picked back up now by Olson to the point. Shot attempt now. That one also comes in on goal. Might have hit off of traffic. Kicked to the far side. And a sharp angle shot coming off the stick over there of Catherine Bell was stopped by Black. She'll freeze it. The special teams getting a lot of work here for the Yellow Jackets in this period. Face off to Black's right. Erin McLean trying to get it out of the zone. Now she falls down on it on the far side. Picked up by Nickham. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second remaining in the power play. Steiner's out of the box. We're back to five skaters aside. Now here's a backhand pass. Comes in down low again. And so much traffic right now in front of Black. She's able to make the save again on that one. And that'll take us to our media timeout. We'll keep it here, but holy smokes. It's been a busy period for Molly Black, to say the least. Jackets have only got 2 shots there so far in the middle frame. And like I said, it has been a shooting gallery here. Up to 30 shots now. In fact, they're going to make it, I think, 31 shots, I think. 11-2 of the shots in this period. Now they're going to adjust it again here on the board. They're going to say 34 shots is what we have here with 8:09 remaining. At least that's what's up on the scoreboard. Molly Black, though, so far has been the best Yellow Jacket player so far. If nothing else, this media timeout gives the Yellow Jackets a chance to catch their breath here. They've been under siege in this period. As we come out of the second media timeout of the game here. 8:09 again on the clock here at Westman Arena. By the way, if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, like I said, looking for great team gear, visit our all-new Yellow Jacket sideline style store and browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find the Yellow Jacket sideline store online at uwsyellowjackets.com. As here's a shot and they score. It's going to be Brooke Lemke, the senior from Avon, Minnesota, that's going to get the goal. Just a quick win off the draw, backhand pass, short side, and Lemke roofed it over the top of the left shoulder of Molly Black. For Lemke, that'll be goal number 3 on the season, and it now is 4-1. Kind of waiting to see how long the Yellow Jackets could hold up defensively there with all the pressure that the Falcons have put on in this period. And Lemke, with the goal, makes it now 4-1. So 4-1 your score is off the draw now. It's sent in Yellow Jacket territory. Kaylee Marks for the Yellow Jackets, tied up back behind the goal. Now it'll be pushed out right out in front. Backhanded away from there now by Darby Matson. Now rung back behind the Yellow Jacket net. Marks for the Yellow Jackets. Now clears the zone back to the neutral ice area. It'll be backhanded back in the Yellow Jacket territory. Marks will come down and they're going to wave off icing. Andriachi for the Yellow Jackets to the far side now. Outlet pass looking for Booth. That one's broken up defensively by Carruthers. Yellow Jackets now will change all 5 skaters as it comes back behind Jordan O'Kane's goal. Stacey Steiner now rings it near side. Kenzie Jones. Backhanded in by Ellie Bryce, back behind the Yellow Jacket net. Bryce coming in for it. Loses the handle on it. Steiner now trying to ring it near side. Picking it back up. Now is Bryce. Swings it in low. Carrick for the Yellow Jackets. Plays it out to center ice. Now possible 3-on-2. Coming in now, here's Anna Sherling. Her short angle shot misses the near post. Rings it in behind. Kaylin Garner for the Yellow Jackets. Loses the handle on it. Comes back out to neutral zone territory. Carrick picks it up for the Yellow Jackets. Now coming in is Olsen. Wrist shot comes in on goal. Black will make the save. And she'll hold on to it here with 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining, period number 2. Stick around for our second intermission, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. We'll have our second period summary and look at the second period stats. We'll also have your Yellow Jacket sports summary, let you know what else is going on with other teams during this winter season. All that coming up in about 6 minutes. In the meantime now, Yellow Jackets coming back 2-on-1. Pass from Kaylee Swearhoon. Tried to find Bryn McLean in the low slot. Overshot her, and now back the other way come the Falcons. Olsen coming in deep. Katerlich now for the Falcons. Getting it back out now to center ice for the Yellow Jackets is Ashton Parnell. Parnell dispossessed of the puck. Sitting right at the Yellow Jacket blue line. Now Olsen will dump it in. The Falcons will change their forward line as coming back is Lucy Drugas. Drugas' outlet pass picked off. Here's a shot by Bell. That one rings the post, far side. A couple of posts in this period for the Falcons as well. Now Dunn keeps it in the Yellow Jacket territory, flipping it on goal. Here's Bell, and the save will be made as the puck is gloved here by Black. So 1 goal in the period. Shots now 37-9. 17-2 in this period. Off the draw to the right of Black. Well, they ring it near side. Laverne. Back to the point. Here's the wrist shot from the point. That one taken now by Caitlin Ron. Kicks off in the corner. Trying to send it down low was Catherine Bell, and the Yellow Jackets now break it back out. Andriachi. Her shot hits the post now near side. Plenty of posts here in period number 2. Kennedy Bielenberg-Howarth now will send it into Yellow Jacket territory. She'll go off on a change. Kaylee Marks now picking it up. Near side outlet pass. Darby Matson gets through Emma Booth into Falcons territory. Ranging over is Ron. Her pass through center ice picked off by Matson. She'll now send one in on goal. Blockered off into the corner there by Jordan O'Kane. Now it's Kenzie Jones. Jones coming all the way through. Brings it in deep. Tried to center a pass. That one deflects off of traffic. Back to the near side. Jones picks it back up. Now it's Goudreau. She'll get a shot away. That one saved by Black. Far side. Korokos lost the handle on it. Stays in Yellow Jacket territory. Matson now behind her own goal. Backhand pass. Coming in to keep it in the zone is Carruthers. Allison Carruthers. Kenzie Jones trying to feed it down low. Deflects off of traffic to the corner. Now Nickham's pass up the middle. This one deflects high. Shot taken by Ron that time. And the Yellow Jackets will send it the length of the ice, trying to relieve the pressure. And we'll have an icing call here with 3:29 remaining, second period. Shots now 20-2, now 40-9 for the game. Off the draw, now down low, and they score. Just pushed it down low, and it's backhanded into the back of the net by Madsen Katerlik. I think Olsen's going to get one assist on that play off the draw. That might be the only one. And that makes it now 5-1. And things getting a little bit away from the Yellow Jackets here with 3 minutes and change remaining in the second. And they score again off the draw. It's Katerlik in the low slot. Yellow Jackets couldn't find her. Backhand pass came right up the middle. Buried it over the shoulder of Molly Black, and I'm wondering now if we're might see a goalkeeper change here. We'll see. It looks like it's now 42-9. And we'll have a face-off now right at center ice. After 2 straight goals here by the Falcons, they've broken this game open. It's now 6-1. As off of the face-off now comes near side. At the Yellow Jacket blue line, Rewerts will send it the length of the ice here. Trying to skate it down will be Jenna Hoops. Hoops now. Pass comes out to center ice. Picked up there. Now here's Matson. She'll send it in deep. Bring it back behind. Stop is made back there now by O'Kane. Outlet pass now as it's chipped in now by Ellie Bryce. Matson for the Yellow Jackets will backhand it behind her own net. Taylor Marks for UWS. Outlet pass. Gets through Kaylin Garner. Will come the length of the ice, and we'll have another icing call here against the Yellow Jackets with 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the middle period. Words exchange now between Garner and Carruthers as those two got tangled up. This is where you see the tempers flare just a little bit here. Still got another period to play. As off the draw now, Kenzie Jones will play it off into the corner. Picking it up back there now is Goudreau. Leave it near side. Caitlin Ron to the point. Now Kylie Jones picks it back up. She'll leave it off. Shot comes side netting and off. Near side. Jones picking it back up here. .130 remaining. Madsen has it tangled up in the corner now. Ellie Bryce in there, as is Kylie Jones here for the Falcons. Finally coming out there with it now for UWS. It's Anna Sherling. And her lead pass gets all the way down the ice, and we'll have another icing call here. And the face-off now will come deep in Yellow Jacket territory here. This has been pretty methodical and impressive here in this middle period by the Falcons. 3 goals so far here in the frame. Can now hold a 22-2 edge in shots in this middle period. 42-9 for the game. As Korokos now backhands it out. Sent in deep here now. And over the glass here by Garner. Face-off now comes in the neutral zone with 1:05 remaining. And it's off the draw now. Mason Carrick will push it off into the corner as we go into a minute now left in the second period. Outlet pass now gets picked off by Bryn McLean momentarily anyway. And she loses the handle on it. Now Alexa Nickum. Nickum drops it back. Shot taken by Lemke. Flex off in the corner. Parnell now coming in for the Jackets. Trying to work her way up. And now the Yellow Jackets will ice the puck again here. 32.5 seconds remaining in the period. Our second intermission, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, upcoming here. Face-off coming to Black's left. Off the draw. Near side wall. Sent down low. Off the stick of Kaylee Nickum, and save will be made by Black. She'll hold on to it here. Jackets will change all 5 skaters here. Andriacci will take the draw here against Catherine Bell here for the Falcons. And Bell off the draw, snaps one in on goal. Another save by Molly Black. Off the face-off, another backhanded shot. This one off the stick of Madison Laverne. Black able to steer that out away. And now Emma Booth. It's taken down. And we're going to have an interference call here against the Falcons. This will be the first penalty of the game here against River Falls. And we'll send UWS to a Superior Water, Light, and power play here with 11.4 seconds left. The interference call against Kaylee Nickum. And the face-off now will come to the left of Jordan O'Kane, who's only had to make 2 saves here so far in the second period. Off the draw, comes back now. Shot taken by Parnell. That one's saved by O'Kane. And they'll send it the length of the ice. Rewerts will track back, and the buzzer will sound, and that is how the second period will end. Very impressive performance in that second period by the Falcons. They scored 3 times. Put up a huge shot advantage in that middle frame, and they will head to the third and final period, holding it by a score of 6-1 over the Yellow Jackets. 6-1 your score. We'll take a quick break and come back with our second intermission programming, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. That's coming up right after this. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Network. Back here at Westman Arena. Second intermission sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. The Yellow Jackets now trailing by the score of 6-1. As we mentioned in the pregame, UW River Falls came in today, ranked the number 1 ranked team in the country. And on top of that, they're coming off of a loss, and they were very impressive in that middle period, scoring in 3 times while the Yellow Jackets only got 2 shots on goal. Just to give you an idea of how that middle frame went. Goals in that second period. Brooke Lemke got it going after putting on so much pressure. Maud Black actually stood up pretty good, or pretty well, I should say, in that first about 12 minutes of the period, but all that besieging of her net finally turned into 3 goals. 3 goals in the space of 4 minutes and 50 seconds to make this a 6-1 contest. Brooke Lemke got it going, as I mentioned, scoring her 3rd goal of the season. 12 minutes exactly into that period, the assist to Madison Laverne and Kenzie Dunn. That made it 4-1, and then from there, Madison Katerlich scored twice in 16 seconds. The first of which coming at 16:34, her 11th of the season from Bailey Olson. That was the one that she scored right off of the draw. That made it a 5-1 contest, and then, like I said, 16 seconds later at 16:50, it was Katerlich again, her 12th of the season, the assist to Alexa Nickham to make it a 6-1 contest, and that's where we stand here, 2 periods into this one. Shots in that second period, the Falcons with 25 in that second period for a 2-period total of 45. The Yellow Jackets with 5 shots in that middle frame for a 2-period total of 12. Power plays in the contest. UW River Falls so far 1 for 4. They have 7 shots on their 4 power plays, and they also have, of course, the power play goal. That was the one that was scored back in the first by Allison Carruthers. By Megan Goudreau, the second of her 2 on the game so far. The Yellow Jackets still so far 0 for 1. They still have about 1:50 of power play remaining as we head to the 3rd period. Penalties in the contest. The Yellow Jackets have been whistled for 4 penalties for 8 minutes thus far, while the Falcons have been whistled for 1 for 2 minutes. And goalkeeper saves here so far through 2 periods. Molly Black, 22 saves in that second period. She now has a 2-period total of 39 stops. While Jordan O'Kane so far 5 stops in that second period. She now has a 2-period total of 11 saves in goal for UW River Falls. So those are your numbers. 40 minutes into this one. Still 20 minutes left to go in this WIAC Conference contest between the Yellow Jackets and the UW River Falls Falcons. And with that being the case, we'll take another quick break and come back with more of our second intermission programming, sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, including a Yellow Jacket sports summary, a quick look at what else is going on with all the teams during this winter sports season. All that's coming up in about 3 minutes. This is Yellow Jacket Women's Hockey at 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Sports Network. Johnson back here at Westman Arena. 2 periods in the books. Your score after 2. UW River Falls leading the Yellow Jackets 6-1. They have about 6.5 minutes before we begin the third and final period here. And with that time, we'll catch you up on what else is going on with Yellow Jacket sports here. It's a busy time up on campus. Everybody in the throes of their respective conference seasons. Plenty of opportunities to win conference crowns for the Yellow Jackets, though. So we'll keep you updated on what's going on here. We'll jump into with men's hockey. Talked about them a little bit in that first period. 15-3-2 now overall for Coach Rich McKenna and company. 8-1-1 in the WAC. They're sitting in first place right now in the conference standings. They extended their unbeaten streak to 12 games last night with a 4-1 win over UW Eau Claire. That game was played down at Eau Claire at the Hobbs Ice Arena. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got 2 goals each from Iki Kagawa and Justin Dauphiné, including Dauphiné's empty netter at 17:48. The third period that sealed the victory for UWS. In goal, Jack Boschert went all the way to pick up the win. He made 41 saves to get the win for the Yellow Jackets. They're next in action tonight in Game 2 of our doubleheader here on 91.3 FM KUWS, taking on the Blue Golds of UW Eau Claire for the third and final time during the regular season here. 7 p.m. the opening faceoff from Hobbs Ice Arena down in Eau Claire. 6:30 the pregame. And again, that game only on 91.3 FM KUWS. John Garver will be providing the lead vocals on that one. They're next at home, however, Friday, February 14th against UW Stevens Point out the Yellow Jacket men. 7 p.m. the opening faceoff, 6:30 the pregame, and that'll be a joint broadcast on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV. So if you're looking for both mediums there, that's the next time the Yellow Jacket men will be on both the radio and on the stream home Yellow Jacket TV. Men's basketball at 8-10 now overall, 5-2 in the UMAC. They defeated Crown College 70-56 on Wednesday night at the Athletic Center in St. Bonifacius, Minnesota. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got a game-high 26 points from Reed Johnson, who made 11 of 18 shots from the field, including connecting on 4 of 8 from three-point range. Devon Walker added 18 points on 7 of 15 shooting for the Yellow Jackets as well. They're currently in action right now, taking on North Central down at Clark Danielson Gymnasium down in Minneapolis. They'll next be at home on Wednesday, February 5th against Northwestern for the second time this season, 5:30 p.m. The opening tip of that one from Mertz Mortarelli Gymnasium, 5:15 the pregame. Yours truly will be on with the pregame of that one. That'll be game 1 of a doubleheader with the Yellow Jacket women coming up. And that'll also be a joint broadcast right here on 91.3 FM KUWS and on Yellow Jacket TV. Women's basketball, as I just mentioned, at 10-8 now overall, 6-1 in the UMAC. They won their third straight that same Wednesday, defeating Crown 56-42 down in St. Bonifacius. In that contest, the Yellow Jackets got 13 points from Elise Bessinen, 12 points from Katie Dobson, and 10 from Emily Daler. They're taking on North Central later this afternoon at 4:45 p.m. down in Minneapolis. They're next at home that same Wednesday, the 5th, taking on Northwestern for the second time this season, looking for the season sweep of the Eagles. That'll be a 7:15 tentative start time, 7 p.m. the pregame, and again, yours truly on with the pregame of that one and the game broadcast, joint broadcast as well on 91.3 FM, and also on Yellow Jacket TV. Men's and women's indoor track and field are currently competing at the Warren Bolus Invite hosted by UW Stout at the Sports and Fitness Center in Menominee. Action started today at 11 a.m. That's a 2-day event, by the way, down in Menominee. They'll next be at home Saturday, February 15th at the annual Midday Classic hosted down the street at Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse. Action will start from Lydia Thiering Fieldhouse at 11 a.m. on that Saturday. Men's tennis has begun the second half of their season. They're 1-4 now overall. Dropped a pair of matches last weekend, falling to Carroll 5-2 last Friday at the Princeton Club in New Berlin, Wisconsin, before also falling to UW Whitewater 7-0 on Saturday at Lake Geneva Tennis in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. They have 2 matches today, taking on Luther and McAllister, respectively, at the Baseline Tennis Center on the campus of the University of Minnesota in the Twin Cities. Action against Luther got underway starting at 12:30 p.m. today, while the match against McAllister is slated for a 7 p.m. opening serve this evening. And last but not least, women's tennis sitting at 4-1 overall. They're beginning their winter/spring season today against McAllister Concordia, Wisconsin, also at the Baseline Tennis Center in Minneapolis. Action against McAllister gets underway starting at 4 p.m., while first serve against Concordia is slated for a 6 p.m. start. So that's your Yellow Jacket sports summary as we get ready for the start of the third period of this one between the Yellow Jackets and the Falcons. And with that being the case, we'll take one more quick break and come back with the start of that third period right after this. This is UWS Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Sports Network. Here at Westman Arena, the two teams are back out on the ice for the start of this third period. Jackets will be going from left to right here in the final 20 minutes, while the Falcons will be going from right to left. And the opening draw is taken by UWS's Emma Booth, and she will try to swing it in deep. Jackets still on the power play, have 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining of the said power play. And we're going to have a whistle and a stoppage here. And it looks like we're going to bring the face-off. And the officials are now going to collaborate here and have a conference anyway. They're going to conference, and now we're going to have the face-off in the neutral zone. Jackets power play just over 15% this season, while the Falcons penalty kill are about 83% or so effectiveness as off of said draw. It's sent into Yellow Jacket territory. Baraco's now. Leave it off. Here's Caitlin Gardner carrying the puck. She'll dump it in deep. Going back now for the Falcons. Trying to ring it around with Caitlin Ron. She fanned on it. Jackets pick it back up. Now it's Anna Sherling spinning away. She'll try a sharp angle shot. Gets caught by traffic. Now comes back up the slot. Here's a shot attempt by Cora Coes. That deflects off into the corner. Sherling now picks it back up for the Yellow Jackets. Back behind the goal now. Ron ties her up. Braden McLean also comes in, as is Ellie Bryce. 4 players fighting for it off in that corner. Now trying to dig it out of there is McLean. She wins it back now to the point. Turning now, here's the shot by Sherling. That one also deflects off traffic. 43 seconds remaining in the power play as the pass comes to the far side board. Now up the slot. Shots up now by Coes. That one skips wide. Back off the boards, and now the Falcons will clear it back out of the zone. Still 30 seconds remaining in this advantage here for the Yellow Jackets, as UWS is going to change up the power play unit. Cora Coes now for the Yellow Jackets, coming out of her own zone. Near side for Ashton Parnell. Parnell will push it in deep. Picking it up now for the Falcons. Kennedy Bielenberg-Howarth, and she will now clear it the length of the ice. Foot race now, going back to pick it up as Madison Katerlich. One of 2 Falcons with 2 goals in the game. Katerlich now loses possession of the puck. Parnell for the Jackets. Swearhoon coming into the zone. Tried to send it down low. Had it knocked away there by Kenzie Dunn off in the far side corner. Power play is over. As out of the box is Kaylee Nickum, and we're back to 5 skaters each. Puck now pushed in deep. Near side, Alexa Nickum. Nickum gets tied up against the wall. Gabby Andriacci for the Yellow Jackets. Into the corner. A couple players fighting for it there. Now coming out of there is Kaylee Nickum. Nickum. Lucy Drugas coming in to take the puck off of her stick momentarily. Now picked back up. Circling back behind is Catherine Bell. Now they flip a shot down low. That went off the stick of McKenna Ori to the far side. Now Bell. Backhanded down low. This is Alexa Nickum. Puck along the boards. Everybody's all tangled up, and we're going to have a penalty here called against the Falcons, as down is Gabby Andriacci. Now the Jackets coming in. Here's Caitlin Garner getting behind the D. Comes in, gets a shot away, and the save is made by Kane on the short side, and that'll now draw the whistle. Caitlin Garner trying to come in on a solo effort there, looking for her second goal. And it'll be a penalty here. Madison Laverne heads to the box. Jackets 0 for 1. Another superior water, light, and power play here for the Yellow Jackets. Face off to the left of Jordan O'Kane. Ben McLean on the draw for UWS against Ellie Bryce, and Bryce wins it back for the Falcons. They try to ring it up the near side. Kept in now. Shot skips wide off the stick of Cora Coes. It was a high sticking call, by the way, on Laverne. Second power play for the Jackets. They're 0 for 1. Now Sherling has the puck stripped away from her. Goudreau coming in on the far side. Now she'll play it all the way back. Megan Goudreau. 2 goals in the game. Plays it back, and now the Falcons will send it in deep to kill some time off the clock. Corico is picking it up. To the outside for Sherling. Her pass a little bit off the mark. Held up at the River Falls blue line. Everybody's on side. Booth picks it up. Emma Booth for the Jackets now. Near side McLean. Ben McLean down low. Looking for Booth. That one knocked off of her stick. Now comes near side. Andriachi. Check it. It's Ashton Parnell. Parnell for the Yellow Jackets. Backhand to the slot. Who tried to carry it or send it on toward the goal line. That one intercepted by the Falcons, and then they clear the zone. Sent right back in by Coes as the Yellow Jackets now changing up on the power play. And now they send the length of the ice again to the Falcons. Ranging back now, Maddie Rewerts. Rewerts for UWS. Parnell. Cross ice now, skips over the stick of Jenna Hoops. And cleared out of the zone. 23 seconds remaining on the power play. As Parnell now gains the red line. Gets stripped of the puck, however. Kaylee Nickum picking it up, and now she'll send it back in her own zone to kill off the rest of the power play opportunity here. Just 8 seconds left in it. Bielenberg Howarth now picks it up, and now she'll send it the length of the ice, and that'll do it for the power play. 14 minutes, 50 seconds left in this one. 6-1 in favor of UW River Falls. Pass comes through the middle, picked up now, Ori. Ori will send it in deep. Going back now, freshman Taylor Marks for the Yellow Jackets. Her backhand pass knocked down. Now Ellie Bryce. Tried to send it to the far side. Darby Matson now for the Yellow Jackets. Will ring it around. Sherling now off the center ice, and now a potential 2-on-1, but Hoops will just send it in deep. Then she'll go off on a change. Kelly Swearhoon in there against 5 Falcons. And now she's going to be called for a penalty. Down there a little bit too aggressively on McKenna Katerlich. And now a shot comes in on goal. Black with the save, and now we'll get the whistle. And power play number 5 now will begin here for the Falcons with 13:52 remaining. Swearhoon to the box here for the Yellow Jackets. Faceoff will come to the right of Molly Black. Falcons so far 1 for 4 on the power play. The Yellow Jackets so far 0 for 2. As off of the faceoff, Bell will go back to the blue line. Ori to the far side. Well, they try to force it down low. Alexa Nickum. Now they come back post with the shot and they score. Low slot pass came near side. And that's I'm going to say there's some discussion here. Katerlich gets the goal, by the way. It's Madison Katerlich. She gets the hat trick on that pass across low slot area, wide open back post, and all she had to do was tap it in. And it's now 7-1. So Madison Katerlich completes the hat trick. She now has 13 goals on the season as she rings that one now near side, and the Yellow Jackets will send it the length of the ice. Now Jenna Hoos with a whirling shot. Near side circle. That one kicked away by O'Kane. Puck hung up now far side. 4 players in there fighting for it. So trying to move it along. Now it finds its way out of there, and it's going to be picked up by Bailey Olson. Olson has it near side now. Here's Alexa Nickum. Nickum will send it in. Falcons will change skaters now as Jenna Hoops. Her pass to the outside, picked off. Izzy Steffes now comes in with a shot. And then sticked away. Topping in the air. Peyton Hickson now trying to collect a puck in the Yellow Jacket slot area. Couldn't do so. Makes its way back out to center ice. Picked up now. Aislinn Carrick for the Yellow Jackets. Now Steffes near side. Gains the Yellow Jacket blue line. Comes in back behind. Picked up by Hickson. Shipped to the puck here by Stacy Steiner. Steiner's outlet pass now. Off the skates of Cora Coes. Bounding around. Sent in deep now by Hickson. Now run around the near side. Kaylee Marks' pass. Intercepted by Ori. She'll send it right back in the Yellow Jacket territory here. Now Sherling in her own end. Bringing it around the boards now, near side. Pinching in now from the point is Ori. She'll keep it in. Now Marks. She'll go high off the glass, send it down the length of the ice. This might be an icing, and it will be as Goudreau beats Coes to the spot. It'll be an icing against the Yellow Jackets with 11:18 left to play. It was a 3-1 contest after one. Jackets showing some life in that first period, but in that second period, the Yellow Jackets outshot 25-5. 3 goals in that frame for the Falcons. They've added one here in the power play. They're now 2 for 5 on the power play, and they lead this game 7-1. As off the draw now, it comes back. Backhanded now by Ellie Bryce, near side. Back behind the Yellow Jacket goal. Stepping through now, Kylie Jones. She has a shot attempt, rises high over the crossbar. She'll track it down herself now in the near corner. Loses the handle, now Sherling behind her own net. Backhanded far side now for Garner. And Kaylin Garner will nurse it to center ice. Picked up now, here's Goudreau. Megan Goudreau comes in. Her shot deflects off the skate of Stacy Steiner to the far corner. Now near side. Ron will send it around. Bell was there, now runs into her own teammate, that being Kaylee Nickham. Jackets take the opportunity to pick up the puck, and they'll send it to length, and it'll be another icing here. 10 minutes, 16 seconds remaining here, period number 3. And we will have a face-off now to Molly Black's left. Black, who's made a lot of saves in this game. Probably been the best Yellow Jacket on the ice, if I'm being completely honest. We'll have a brief post-game show once we go final, sponsored by Synovus Energy. As Ashton Parnell now skates in, takes a long-range shot that skips in on goal. O'Kane will make the save, and she'll freeze it there. Exactly 10 minutes remaining in this one. As the faceoff comes to the left of Jordan O'Kane. One back to the point, shot attempt, that one over the top of the bar, taken by Marks. And that'll bring us to our final media timeout. 9:55 left to play here. We'll take a look at the shots here while we have a moment. Shots now 48-14 in favor of UW River Falls. One other game going on, by the way, right now in the WIAC today. It's Northland taking on UW Stevens Point. 3-0. Your score in favor of the Pointers in that one after one period. Jackets will see the Pointers later on. Also, as I mentioned, they'll be back in WIAC conference action on Tuesday. They'll be playing against UW Eau Claire. Eau Claire, by the way, in the top 15 in the country as well. At last check, I think the Blue Golds are 14th in the country. At least that's in the USCHO.com Division III poll. And as we get ready to come out of this final timeout here with 9:55 on the Westman Arena clock. Jackets trailing this game 7-1. It was 3-1 after 1, 6-1 after 2, and now 7-1. Madison Catterwick completing the hat trick here. 2 goals for Megan Goudreau as well. Brooke Lemke has a goal in this game. Go along with that as well for the Falcons, as does Allison Carruthers. Kaylin Gardner has the Yellow Jacket goal. Out the face-off now, it's on the far side. It'll make its way out the center ice, and now tipping in to take it is Alexa Nickham. Nickham coming in now on the forehand. She'll peel off, and she'll send it into the corner. Picked up there by Madison Catterlick, and now there's going to be a penalty called on Matson. And that's going to be the second time Darby Matson's going to head to the box. Extra skater on now for the Falcons. Comes down low. Here's a shot attempt, and that one will be gloved. Nickham with the shot, gloved by Black, and we'll have the 6th power play now of the game here for the Falcons coming up. Matson goes to the sin bin for the second time in the game with 9:17 left. Just getting an update, by the way, on that Northland game. It's now up to 7-1, the lead for the Pointers. And now here come the Yellow Jackets, shorthanded on a 2-0 break. Here they come, and they shoot, and they score! Emma Booth for the Yellow Jackets, shorthanded. Just 11 seconds in the UW River Falls power play. It was off the draw. Yellow Jackets played it off of the glass near side, and they came on 2-0. Jenna Hoops and Emma Booth. Hoops will get the assist for Booth with his goal number 6. And a little bit of life here from the Jackets, now trailing at 7-2. Senior from Brainerd, Minnesota, Emma Booth getting on the scoreboard. And now another opportunity for Booth as a shot from the point gets blocked away. Booth coming in short side, lost the handle on the puck. A shot attempt was coming from the point by Allison Carruthers right in the skates of Booth, and then she came in. I think she just kind of ran out of gas on that one as she came in left side, and that would have been something if she had the opportunity. In the meantime, now the Falcons coming down low in the slot area. Jackets able to turn it back, and now another 2-on-1 developing, but the pass for Bryn McLean from Kaylee Swearhoon just a little bit off the mark. And off in the corner. So some fireworks here in this power play, although they're going the direction of the Yellow Jackets here. Now Kylie Jones for the Falcons comes in on the backhand. Back behind the net, picking it up now. Here's Ellie Bryce. Bryce leaves it for Jones. Kylie Jones back behind the goal. Jones now backhanding it. Picking it up is Bryce. Plays it up the slot, nobody there. Swearhoon will pick it up and she'll send it the length. 25 seconds still remaining on the minor penalty to Darby Matson. And now coming up the ice here is McKenna Ori. Ori for the Falcons. Into the middle. Puck is just sitting there. Getting dumped the ice now is Steiner, and we're going to have a penalty called here on the Falcons. And that'll take care of the rest of the power play. Or are they going to just... I thought that was going to be maybe a penalty there. Let's see. I guess not. Maybe an offside call. I didn't see what the indication was. In the meantime, we'll have a face-off. 9 seconds left on the River Falls power play. Their 6th of the game. Now coming out in front, backhand attempt. That one taken by Olsen. Save is made by Black. Penalty expires on Darby Matson, and we're back to 5 skaters aside here with 7:16 now left. Shots now 48-16. And it's off the draw. Turning with it now, Alexa Nickham. Backhand pass down low, gets caught by Traffic. Now coming in, getting a shot toward the net was done. That one got knocked away by Traffic off in the corner. Here's Rewerts now. Maddie Rewerts for UWS, stripped of the puck. Madison Catterlick, who has the hat trick. Olsen tried to play it down low, picked up now. Alexa Nickham coming in the slot area. High shot, deflects off the shoulder of Molly Black, and now it's caught up on the netting back behind the senior netminder for the Jackets. And we'll have another whistle. Face off the Blacks right. 6:44 remaining in third period. Off the faceoff, Jackets take it. Corico is backhanding it. Comes into River Falls territory, picked up. Brooke Lemke, who has a goal in this game now, will send it long. Off in the corner now, picking it up, Taylor Marks. Plays it out of the zone, ranging back now. Here's Carruthers. Now pass to the middle for Steffes. Izzy Steffes will play it off far corner, Yellow Jacket zone. Peyton Hickson now backhands it back toward the Yellow Jacket goal. Scooping up is Coase. Back out to the neutral zone where it's sent right back in here by Ori. Falcons changing skaters as the outlet pass now from Darby Madsen. Intended for Coase. That one broken up. Coase swinging it down low now. Here's Anna Sherling. Sherling for the Yellow Jackets. Low slot coming in now looking for the loose puck with Swearhoon. Knocked away from her. Picked up now by the Falcons. They go cross ice off in the pass. Sending it into the zone is Bryce. Coase. Outlet now. Ashton Parnell. Parnell into the River Falls zone. Takes a shot. That one gloved by O'Kane, and she'll hold on to it here. Now stop the clock with 5 minutes. 19 seconds remaining on this one. For those of you listening on 91.3 FM, stick around for the men's game. Pregame 6:30 p.m. Opening faceoff 7 o'clock from Hobbs Ice Arena. The Yellow Jackets and the Blue Golds. Jackets looking for the season sweep of UW Eau Claire. As off the faceoff, comes back to the point now. Aislinn Carrick for the Yellow Jackets. Rings it back behind the Falcons goal. Comes back out to the neutral zone area. Steiner now gets taken down. No call there. The Yellow Jacket bench asking for the call. Referee said no. And in the meantime, now here's Catherine Bell for the Falcons. She'll play it back to the point. Shot taken there. Kennedy Bielenberg-Howarth's shot gets deflected off in the corner. She picks it back up. Had to force a pass to the slot, picked off by Parnell. And Ashton Parnell, two-sport athlete here at UWS, also a member of the women's golf team, will send it in on goal. Grabbed out of the air by O'Kane. Now backhanded in the Yellow Jacket zone by Masson Laverne. She'll go off on a change. Now it's Andriachi for the Yellow Jackets. Gabby Andriachi's pass. That one knocked down. Alexa Nickum. Now Bailey Olson. Olson, by the way, the leading scorer this season for the Falcons. Plays it back to the point. Here's a shot attempt. That one skips in on goal. That one was taken by Carruthers. And now it'll be sent the length of the ice here by UW Superior, and that'll result in an icing call here with 3:53 remaining. Falcons on their way to 16-3-2. They're undefeated in the WIAC this year, are the Falcons. 7-0-1 coming into the game today. They'll be in 8-0-1 once this one goes final. The Jackets, meanwhile, on their way to a 1-6 conference record and falling to 9-9-2. Whenever this one goes final. In the meantime, off the faceoff. Now pass comes down low. Sharp angle shot. That one was taken by Bryce. Kicked away here by Black. As we play on here. Coming central now is Bryce again. She takes the shot. Save made by Black again. And this time she'll drop down and freeze the puck here. No rebound for the Falcons on that one. 3 minutes, 31 seconds now left. Molly Black has seen plenty of pucks today. Shots now up to 50-18 on the count in favor of the number one ranked team in the country, UW River Falls. As off of the draw, the Yellow Jackets now will clear the zone. Here's Cora Coase. Falcons taking it back. They'll lift it back out to center ice, and it hit the Falcons bench, I think. And the faceoff will come in River Falls territory. Jackets will have a couple of days off before taking on Eau Claire. Off the face-off. Steffes' pass through the middle intercepted. Gabri Matson for UWS. Taylor Marks. Pass near side, tipped into the zone. Here's Anna Sherling. Coming in, here's a rising shot taken by Coes over the crossbar. Far side, tracked down by Matson. Forces it back behind the River Falls net. Picked up now. And the Falcons will send it out of the zone. Picked up now, here's Steffes. Izzy Steffes coming in at an angle. Her shot knocked down. Off of the freshman Marks, off into the corner. Pass comes down low. Now joining the fray is going to be Madison Laverne. Laverne tied up. Comes back out to center ice. McKenna Katerlick. The other Katerlick. 2 Nickums, 2 Katerlicks on this team for Coach Joe Cranston, who went over 500 wins for his coaching career earlier this season. Puck now in the far corner. And still fighting for it behind Molly Black's goal. Coming out of the with it is Parnell. Outlet pass now. Here's Swearhoon. Cross ice looking for McLean. That one off the mark. Sent back in Yellow Jacket territory. Picked up now. Here's Maddie Rewerts. Her outlet pass picked off by Bailey Olson. Olson for the Falcons comes in. Left side. 1:35 and counting remaining in this one. Back to the point. Gillenberg Howarth. In the corner now for Olsen. They're just going to cycle this one around a bit. Madison Katerlick back to the point. Now back behind. Pulling it up the slot there was Bielenberg Howarth. It'll come all the way back into River Falls territory. Picking it up now is Kenzie Dunn. Dunn wheeling her way into Yellow Jacket territory far side. Booth able to take it away, and now she might have a 2-on-1. Finds Jenna Hoops. Hoops now trying to dangle her way around the defending player, Caitlin Ron. That didn't fail to work out. Now back the other direction. Here comes Olsen. We're under a minute now remaining. 45 seconds and counting. Booth. It stood up at the red line. Flips it into River Falls territory. Pick back up now. Ron will send it in deep. And that'll be an icing call. Failed to gain the red line, so we'll have a face-off now, which is 30.7 seconds left. In River Falls territory. Face-off to the left. Jordan O'Kane, who's about to get the winning goal here. Along the near side wall. Sherling for the Yellow Jackets, sending it down low. Kaylin Garner now. 18 seconds left in this one. Her pass back to the point, picked off here by Megan Goudreau. Back for Coes. Sherling now. Fans on a shot attempt near side. 5 seconds now left in this one. Tied up along the near side wall. 2-1 as the shot comes in from the point by Mark. Skips off to the corner and the buzzer sounds, bringing this one to a close. Your final score here, UW River Falls 7, the Yellow Jackets 2. We'll take a quick break and come back with a brief post-game show sponsored by Synovus Energy right after this. This is UWS Women's Hockey on 91.3 FM KUWS Superior and on the Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Network. this one as we jump into our post-game show, sponsored by Snowverse Energy. Yellow Jackets falling 7-2 after each team scores a single goal in that third period. Yellow Jackets in that final period had 7 shots for a 3-period total of 19, while the Falcons had 9 shots for a 3-period total of 54. And we'll recap the scoring here as we go into our game summary. The Yellow Jackets fell behind early, got behind 2-0 in the first 5 minutes of this one, and never really got back into it. Did cut it to 2-1 on a goal by Kaylin Garner. But the Falcons came back to score the next 5 goals, take a 7-1 lead before the Yellow Jackets got their second goal, courtesy of Emma Booth. Short-handed, and that made the final, again, 7-2. Recapping the scoring in this one, we'll go period by period here. And it was a tough one for the Yellow Jackets, to say the least. Falcons wasted no time taking the lead. Just 1 minute and 11 seconds in the opening period. Megan Goudreau, the first of her 2 goals. Coming 1:11, the assist from Caitlin Ron to make it 1-0. Allison Carruthers then at 4:19, so 3 minutes and 8 seconds later, with her second of the season, off assist from Ron and Maslin Laverne to make it 2-0. Yellow Jackets' Caitlin Gardner brought to 2-1 at 15:17 off an assist from Cora Coes. But then a power play goal by Goudreau, her second of the period, her second of the game, her 17th of the season from Laverne and Carruthers at 19:20 made it 3-1. And then that middle frame, that's really where the Falcons completely took over the game. Outshot the Yellow Jackets 25-5 in that second period. Shots in that opening period, by the way, were 20-7. With a 25-5 margin in the middle period. Brooke Lemke making it 4-1 at 12 minutes from Laverne and Kenzie Dunn. And Madison Katerlich scoring the first of 3 straight goals for her, so a natural hat trick. She now has 13 on the season, the first of which came at 16:34 off an assist from Bailey Olson to make it 5-1. Katerlich again at 16:50, so just 16 seconds later from an assist from Alexa Nickham to make it 6-1. And then in that third period, Katerlich completing the natural hat trick on the power play at 6:30. Her 13th of the season assist from Nickham, Alexa Nickham, and Bailey Olson to make it 7-1 before Emma Booth with her 6th of the season off an assist from Jenna Hoops at 10:54 to make it a 7-2 final, as I mentioned, for the Falcons. 20 shots in the first, 25 in the second, and 9 in the third for a 3-period total of 54. The Yellow Jackets, 7 in the first, 5 in the second, and 7 in the third for a 3-period total of 19. The Yellow Jackets 0 for 2 on the power play in the game, while the Falcons were 2 for 6. Penalty minutes in the game, Yellow Jackets had 6 penalties for 12 minutes, while the Falcons had 2 for 4 minutes. Goalkeepers in the game, Molly Black for the Yellow Jackets. She makes 47 saves to take the loss for the Yellow Jackets, while Jordan O'Kane gets the winning goal for the Falcons. She stops 17 shots to get the victory. With the loss now, the Yellow Jackets 9-2 overall, 1-6 in the WIAC. With the win, the top-ranked Falcons improve to 16-3-2 overall and 8-0-1 in the WIAC. Up next for the Yellow Jackets, will take a couple days off before they return here to Westman Arena to take on UW Eau Claire right here in WIAC conference action. That'll be a 7 p.m. opening face-off here from Westman Arena, 6:45. The pregame, John Garver will be along to bring you all the play-by-play of that one. Meanwhile, our next sports broadcast here on 91.3 FM, if you're listening, will be tonight as the Yellow Jacket men again go for the season sweep of UW Eau Claire down at Hobbs Ice Arena. 7 p.m. the opening face-off there. 6:30 the pregame here on 91.3 FM with John Garver from Hobbs Ice Arena down in Eau Claire. A big thank you to Gus Shupp, who was my engineer back at 91.3 FM. Also a big thank you to Bradley Lellis, who was my engineer with Yellow Jacket TV. Big thank you to both those gentlemen. And a big thank you to all of you who tuned in, either listening or watching. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we'll hope you'll join us again for more Yellow Jacket women's hockey as the season goes along. So for Gus at 91.3 FM and for Bradley with Yellow Jacket TV, this is Matt Johnson. One more time, repeating the final score. Yellow Jackets fall here to the number 1 ranked team in the country. The Falcons defeating the Yellow Jackets. Final score, UW River Falls 7, the Yellow Jackets 2. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. This has been Yellow Jacket women's hockey on 91.3 FM, KUWS Superior, and on Yellow Jacket TV, an affiliate of the WIAC Network.
Let's put our stamp on this region. All right, let's do it emphatically.